So right here is a daily chart of the volatility. Um, so I've just noticed that usually this chart is very sensitive to the round figures when you're trying to find support and resistance. It's so unfortunate that in my time zone I was asleep when it came to 6-7 over here. All right, let me try just refine it. I know I just copied it, but anyway, let me just do this. Okay, so at 6700, this is when where did it go? Oh, it hid under the other one. Well, at 6-7, this is where it turned. 6-7-8. Was it 6-6? 6-7. So I'll usually just start with the higher time frame. So far, it seems as if the price is trending downwards. So as you can see, this is the trend, and it's clearly down for now. Right there. So I would move this here to the support that was broken here. So that's 6200. So what I've just noticed with the index is that it usually is very sensitive to the key levels or to the round numbers. So I'm going to copy this, and this was at 6-7 over here. I really remember this trade at this point. This is where I intended to make my trade, but where do you go? Oh, right here. So this is where I intended to make my trade, but I was sleeping. So what do you do when you miss a trade, when it happens that like you're supposed to trade here but you miss it? So in my case, I could have just shorted it, but I didn't find a pullback. As you can see, it just started tearing down, and there was a little pullback here after the trade was triggered. So how did I find this trade? Maybe we can go over that. But what I did discover is that the price is always sensitive to the round numbers. So far it's at 5.8. So I'm going to make another line, and then we'll go to a smaller time frame. As you can see, we started with the daily, right? So I usually trade on the 1 minute because the volatility is so volatile. So on the 1 minute, you have the same move that you'd get on euro dollar or something like that, but it would be so quick because the volatility is all about volatility. Well, it keeps on slipping. But I just want to say, like, if you go to 5800, like, if you look for the round numbers, you need to, like, read the tape. Let me go to the 1 hour. Here we go, 5800. There we go. So at this point, this is where the price currently is ranging, right? So what I'm observing, because I missed it over there where I put my arrow over here. This is where I intended to enter, but the price just kept on going down and down and down. And when it retraced, it retraced over here. It retraced over here. It's like over here, but it was just not like, for me at the time, I was expecting it to at least come to this place over here, because what I'll be looking for is a reaction at a zone that's already had some action. So I didn't see any action there. However, it did also bounce at the 4-4 at the round number here. So this was 402, so 6,400. But if I refine it, you'd see that, where did it go? If I refine it, you'd see that it was at 600 on the dot, you know. So this is so I missed this trade for some odd reason as well. But when I ended up coming back, I was like, oh, perhaps it's still gonna go to this area. But as you can see, this reaction was a place where there was some previous action, like over here and over here. But this area here, as you can see in the price, it's like at the round number. So you should always look for these round numbers because a lot of stuff ends up happening. So right now, this is what I'm just waiting for. Let me just show you. How can I? Let me do this. So what I'm seeing is this. So I'll just update you how it goes. Not every trade is gonna win, you know. And I'll just do my best to manage my money, manage my position. But you know, trading is the hardest way to make easy money. So this is what I'm seeing so far. So I don't know exactly what's gonna happen on the chart, but it's definitely coiling, and it's happening at this round number support resistance zone. So when you want to find these areas, it's always key to look at the round numbers. And if you know anything about price action, is that when it starts to coil like this, there's a move about to happen. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be updating you with the derivatives.